Write down what you love about yourself right now. All the great things about you right now, write them down.
Hey guys, Vicky Lemons here and welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I am so glad to have you here. So in this video, we're going to talk about being submissive. Ha! Being submissive can go in so many directions, right? Now, I may not look at being submissive the way others do, but I do consider myself to be a submissive wife. Now, remember, my marriage, my rules, that's my number one rule in marriage. If you didn't watch that video, my number one rule in marriage is your marriage, your rules. Our marriage, our rules. So, submissive to us in our marriage is how we choose to define it. Submissive to you in your marriage is how you choose to define it. Submissive to me means allowing my husband to lead. I follow my husband. I encourage him to lead us in the way that our family needs to be led. And what do I mean by that? If I see and the mode and the tone of the home is that of my husband has been in prayer, my husband is working on his spirit, and he's getting guidance from that prayer, and his intentions are for us to truly be better, to do better, to be a unit, and to be living the best way we can, then my role as his wife is to encourage him to be at his best, to encourage him to do whatever it takes for him to be a better leader, to be the best leader he can be. Now, submissive to me isn't, crawling on my knees and taking off his shoes when he gets home. If that's submissive in your home, then that's submissive. I don't look at being submissive that way. I look at being submissive as not bringing that masculine energy to my husband in a way that makes him feel like what he has to contribute is more on the feminine side, and what I have to contribute is on the masculine side. I allow my husband to be the man. And if there are times where I feel that he is maybe not taking us in a direction that my spirit is telling me we should go, it is not my place to tell him, no, that's not what we're supposed to do. It's my place to, number one, cover him in prayer. Make sure when he's praying, I'm praying, and the guidance that he's getting is the best possible energy and guidance he can get. Number two, also give my input without me taking over. It's my job to help my husband develop the things that he lacks without making it seem like I'm giving him things for him to run the family. We are all given gifts, and in a marriage, one person may have special talents and gifts in this area, and then the other one in this area. I'm a natural leader. I'm just a natural leader. I'm a natural business person. I'm a very authoritative person. I'm just a natural leader. My husband is not. My husband is a great leader. He's just not a natural leader. He's okay with being, I call it like a worker bee. And that's fine with me. But in our home, it would be easy for me to want to take the role of a leader because I'm a natural leader. But in our home, I make a point to pull that energy back, and I allow him to lead with my gifts and talents being here to help encourage him to give him what he needs, if he needs it, to help make sure that our family is being pushed in the right direction. And that to me is being submissive. Pulling myself back, taking away that masculine energy, and allowing my husband to lead our family. But keeping such a strong discernment on where we are, our spirits, so that when or if I feel like, hey, his energy is off, I'm right there to encourage him to be better, to hone in on something's maybe missing and he needs help right there. That's where my place is in our home. In our home, my place is to just fill in those gaps for him so that he can be complete, he can be whole, so that when he's leading us from a place of strength. Not only his strength, but wherever he lacks it, he has mine to fill him in. And it's not only my job to do that, to fill in those places, it's my job to discern and see what those areas are without making him feel like he's lacking. He isn't lacking what my gifts are. He just wasn't given those gifts, and we were put together for us to be whole, for me to input where he needs me, so that we can run this family together in a way that he feels confident and strong, and he knows that his guidance, his wisdom, his power, his strength, his everything he brings to the table is not only him being all those awesome things, but it's also him having this power behind him. Okay? So as I said, it can be easy for women like myself who are natural leaders. Maybe some would say alpha females. But in my relationship, I check that at the door. I like my man to be the man. I like my man to feel like the man. If I see that he's a little not confident in himself in that area, it's not my job to tear him down and make him feel more or less than. It's my job to discern that, what, my man, he lacks a little bit of something right there. Let me go on ahead and do what I gotta do. If I gotta read a book to figure out how to make that behavior, if I gotta watch a tutorial, whatever I gotta do to fill in that spot with what he needs so that he can run this family the way he was chosen to, that's what I gotta do. So that to me is being submissive. Taking a step back. Allowing my man to lead, allowing what I have to be a contributing factor. I'm his helpmate. What I have is contributing to him being who we need him to be. So, I don't know. That's submissive to me. Now, I do like to, serve my man his plate. I'm very old school like that. I'm very nurturing and domestic, but I'm also very strong and forward, and but in our home, I allow my man to be the man. I allow my husband to be the leader, and I really believe that he is the caliber of leader he is because the way we have been able to finesse our relationship over the last 22 years. So I don't know. I hope this helps someone, but even if it didn't, I thank you for sharing this time with me. You could have been anywhere, but you were here with me, and I appreciate that. Your time is your most valuable asset, so I do appreciate you spending it with me. Write me a comment down below. Do you think that you're submissive, or do you not? And how do you identify being submissive if you are? So I would love to know. I'm curious, but remember, your marriage, your rules. My marriage, my rules. I thank you for watching. God bless.